Well, I grew up in Arkansas, and so I do have influence of the South in my speech. I left Arkansas after high school, however, and so since high school I've lived on the eastern seaboard, and so the strength of the southern accent in my voice has diminished considerably. I find myself sort of in an intermediate position now with recognition of my accent, because when I live here on the East Coast, people say things like, "You're not from around here, are you?" because they detect that trace of southern accent still in my diction. But when I go back to visit friends in Arkansas, I've lived on the eastern seaboard long enough so that they tell me that I sound like I'm a damn Yankee.
No kidding.
Oh yeah, they say.
But you went to graduate school in North Carolina.
North Carolina, still the South, true. Still, certainly North Carolina has a very strong southern dialect. But I've lived in D.C. now for almost 13 years.
Right.
And also, I'll admit, I have intentionally tried to lose some of the stronger elements of my southern accent. Intentionally tried to. Well, I prefer not to pronounce words the way they tend to be pronounced in Arkansas sometimes. For an example is the verb going, G-O-I-N-G. In Arkansas, it's slurred into a long diphthong frequently, and many people pronounce it going, as if it were this, pronounce it going. And I prefer to pronounce it going, and so I've made an intentional effort to say going now rather than going.